So, another quick video, this time a very simple and straightforward one, and that is changing the DRL lights to LEDs. If you own an SZ5 in the UK, you get LED headlights, which are a lovely white colour. And then for some reason, Suzuki fitted good old tungsten bulbs in the DRLs, the daylight running lights. So these appear yellow, so they're mismatched between the two. And if nothing else, it really irritates me that you have lights of different colours. So what we're going to do is change the bulb over here to an LED bulb. You need to get the right LED bulbs. The correct LED bulbs will be on the big Jimny website, listed up here. The reason why you have to get the correct ones is that they have to simulate a tungsten bulb with a resistor in them, and you have to get the correct value of resistor. The Jimny here is a CAN bus, which is this digital bus system that cars have, and it's got a unit called the body control unit. The body control unit checks the bulbs by effectively checking their resistance, and reports back through the CAN bus whether the bulbs are working. Therefore you have to have the correct bulbs, otherwise it thinks they're not working. So you have to get the correct resistance. There are a number of bulbs in this shape and form, but they come with different resistors, so make sure you get the right ones. Anyway, it's a straightforward process, and I'll now show you how to change them. The next stage is to pull this panel inside the wheel arch forward. So I've turned the steering wheel fully that way, so that there's loads of space here with the wheel gone, and I now have to undo various clips just to pull this panel forward. So there are two screws here at the top, two little screws just out of sight here. There's some studs around here that need releasing, and a screw down here. These little studs are quite easy to release. Not immediately obvious how to do it, but you simply slide a bladed screwdriver under them and give them a twist, and they then pop out like that. This now enables you to pull open this panel just enough for you to access the back of the bulb unit inside. Difficult to see, so I'll now put a light in there to show you where it is. So in here you can just see here the lighting unit with the DRLs in. I can't really show you how you take the bulbs out, because I've got to get my hand in there and the camera at the same time, which is impossible, but all you do is simply twist the bulbs out. So I'll reach in there and get the bulbs out. Now the way that you do this the bulb is now out, but you first have to release this connector from the back of the bulb, which you do by squeezing it here to push the connector. See the little connector move in? You push it there to release it and pull the back of this off, and then the bulb itself just unscrews anti-clockwise. So then you have the old bulb, and all you have to do is replace it with the new one. And as they say in all the best manuals, the reassembly is the reverse. So we just clip the bulb back in, connect up the power, and put the screws back in. So I found the best way to put these bulbs in is by looking from the front, pushing them up into the hole and making sure that they go home and seat nicely, and then turning clockwise. By looking at the front you can see when they are aligned nicely. Also there's a little rubber seal around the base of the bulb itself, which is worth putting some silicone lubricant on just to help it into place. And then all you have to do is connect the connector at the back. And the final job is to put back all the screws and tighten them up. Now with a bit of luck you can see the difference between that light and that light. This is the one that's been changed, that's the one that hasn't. I know the camera's compensating for the exposure and the white balance, but I think you can see that the DRLs are now a nice white.